Hi, welcome to day 3 of the COVID-19 challenge. Today's song is called Viagra in the Water. Now you might think a song called Viagra in the Water would simply be a vehicle for a lot of knob jokes, and you would be entirely right. Subtlety is the enemy. Just outside of Mortimer on a dark and twisting road, in a Scania 18-wheeler with a heavy shifting load, he was pushing on to Oxford, though the hour was getting late. Pfizer's finest on a mission to chemists small and great. He was on a holy mission. There were men who couldn't wait for his 30,000 packs of Viagra. He'd done 500 miles since he climbed into that rig, and another 45 or so would finish off that gig. But the trailer hit an oil slick, and down the hill did fly, till it landed at the bottom in the town's water supply. It was instant rigor mortis. What a hard way to die. Save your sons, shield your daughters. There's Viagra in the waters. All over Mortimer, people rising with the dawn. They had the morning coffee, took the showers, watered lawns. But who could have predicted all the changes up ahead? Men were getting up for work and heading back to bed. So many called in sick, yet a thought of virus spread. Entirely topical. Old man Roberts took the shower of his life. Then he marched into the kitchen and called out to his wife, "I'll get the breakfast, darling," and naked he did bring a cup of coffee in each hand and a dozen donuts ring. Her eyes began to water at the sight of such a thing. Save your sons, shield your daughters. There's Viagra in the waters. The firemen of Mortimer, they cursed the wretched lark, for they couldn't get the fire hoses wound back on the truck. Sprinkling holy water at the funeral, the minister, he said, "I know I've saved your soul, but I've never raised the dead. Will a couple of strong men help me now to close this coffin lid?" At the Horse and Groom, Fred played pool beside the bar. He was potting right, he was potting left, he was playing like a star. He turned around and waved his arms and shouted out, "Yahoo!" He said, "It's my best break ever," as he quickly sank the blue. And the best thing is I didn't even have to use a cue. Save your sons, shield your daughters. There's Viagra in the waters. Believers seeking miracles, the pilgrims came in hordes. The waters of Viagra grew more popular than Lourdes. The minister's congregation swelled and swelled again, saying, "Who'll stand up for Jesus?" "We already did," said all the men. And the women smiled and said, "With luck they'll soon stand up again." Some West Berks council officers came into town one day. With the permits and the pipelines, pumped the waters all away. From the heart of Mortimer came the mournful cry of men. But the women knew another truck was coming through again. "Don't worry, there's a truck next week. We'll spread the oil again. Save your sons, shield your daughters. There's Viagra in the waters." Save your sons, shield your daughters. There's Viagra